Well, it's nice to be here, and we are thrilled that you invited us. Strong Women has been in our county since 2005. How many of you remember Sandy Hall? Well, Sandy was the one that began this particular program. And we are coming into 2015, so we are coming into our 10th year of doing this. We currently have 4 classes. We have 60 women who are actively involved in this, and we have 7 instructors who are trained instructors. People that lead these particular exercises are women who have gone through the training so that they know what they're doing. Along with me this evening is Ruby Pannoni and Joanne Balliet. So if you have any questions later, come to the 3 of us. And Laurie sadly had another meeting that she had to attend. What's nice about this program is that it's a research-based program. It started at Tufts University with Dr. Miriam Nelson. As women get older, what happens is that things start changing in our bodies, particularly once we hit menopause. And those types of things you don't really notice right away, but it's through a progression of time. What goes on is that our bone density changes, our muscle mass changes, our range of motion changes, our balance changes, and generally it's not for the good. You may know people who are diagnosed with osteoporosis. Well, what Miriam Nelson discovered was that, and again because it's through research, that through strength training, what happens is you can combat the signs of aging. And it's a wonderful program that has been picked up by Penn State because it too is a research institution. We're pretty true to the program that Miriam Nelson has set in place, and we try to continue to do that. One of the things that we do in this program is it's a combination, it's woven together of strength training, but it also incorporates nutritional information as well. So there are nutritional discussions that go along with this. Because we're research-based, the other thing that we do is we also do assessments that go into the giant pool of every county that is involved in Strong Women throughout the state. All of their data is put into this so that they can evaluate. For us, we've been doing it 10 years. Some of the other counties, like Lancaster, has been doing it a little bit longer. But what we have discovered over time is based on some of the evaluations that come back to us. When we evaluate, it generally is a pre and a post physical assessment of the person, so they have a general sense of how they can take a look at, oh, I've improved, I'm doing a whole lot better, oh, this is what's going on with me. And the nice thing about this program is it's, at least for us, specifically women at this point. And what happens is it's not competitive. You are with other people, nobody's competing like I can lift 8-pound weights and I only do 2-pound weights. It's all about you, the individual. So if you do have questions about the program, please talk to us. We would love to tell you more about it. I'd like to tell you just a few of the different assessments that did come back to us that have touched my heart, and just things that it's hard for me to really forget. On one of the written assessments that came back, a woman said, I love this program. Do you know what this program has done for me? I can carry my laundry basket upstairs by myself. And I thought, oh, little victories. And then I thought, no, this is not a little victory. This is a major victory. Because if you think about it, what happened with that woman was no longer was she dependent. She was now independent. She could do this by herself. And just in terms of how she saw herself as, I can do this. How many of you, when you do something and you've succeeded at something, it's like, I can do this. It's a really good feeling. Then there was another woman that had commented, this program saved my life. She said, I was in a really deep depression because of the loss of her husband. And her neighbor said to her, you know what? She said, I go to this program, it's called Strong Women, it's a whole lot of fun, there's all these women around, we laugh, we have a good time. Why don't you come and see if you fit and if you like this? And so she came and she said, it pulled me out of the dark. You know, and that to me was like amazing. And I think that that's something that when I think of strong women, it isn't just the strong physical sense. It's a woman as a whole. And part of the whole is our mental health and our mental well-being. And what that woman was talking about was the camaraderie that takes place within the group setting. We have one particular class that has been meeting since 2005, and they know each other, they laugh with each other, they support each other, they talk about restaurants, they talk about Downton Abbey, they talk about things that, you know, just touch them, things that are really good for them. But the other thing that happens is there's this wonderful level of camaraderie that feeds to the whole of what women can give each other. And I'm very proud to be a part of that. I think that it's a wonderful program. And of course, I just think that the Extension is a wonderful institution that is, sometimes somebody talked about one of those hidden gems. And it always surprises me when people say, well, I don't know what they do. We do so much. And ask us about that too, because I'd love to tell you more about that as well. But I'm so anyway, thank you very much. It was